Good morning, boys and girls. I know, I get it. It's early Saturday morning, but I can't tell you how awesome it is to be with you guys. I can't tell. Yesterday was Valentine's Day. My wife and I celebrate. This is our 30th. Yeah, our 30th Valentine's that we were able to celebrate together. How awesome is that? She my baby girl. Anyway, hey guys, listen, welcome to the Childlike Faith podcast here in the Fun Life community. This really is the podcast for that Christian real estate professional that we help them basically close more high value deals to be able to achieve their financial freedom they're looking for without sacrificing their time or their joy. And today just happens to be something to smile about. Saturday. And today is not the day for me to try to recruit you, to try to sell you coaching, for me to invite you into private coaching, or to even set up a one-on-one complimentary strategy session, right? None of that happens on Saturday. Today is all about something to smile about. Title of the same book by a legendary speaker and trainer motivator, Mr. Zig Ziglar. That's who this whole thing is powered by, right? The whole Fun Life community is powered by Zig Ziglar and his proud son, Tom Ziglar, the author of the foundational program, Choose to Win, which is the one we start all the cool kids on. And today we're going to be reading a little story, and it actually plays into perfectly something that happened yesterday at our Toastmasters meeting. I'm going to share with you that here in just a little bit. But the story starts out with respond, don't react. I mean, guys, I can't make this stuff up. I can't. The story says this. Most people would agree that the loss of both arms for a 3-year-old would be a tragedy beyond belief. That's what happened to John Paul Blancky. He and his parents quickly accepted the fact that he would be without his arms for the rest of his life, and decided to adapt and use what was left and not moan about what was lost. Taking notes? Unfortunately, when most people lose part of a physical or financial asset, they take the mindset of, quote unquote, I've lost it all and there's nothing I can do approach. John Paul instinctively knew better. His parents encouraged him, and the results speak for themselves. Any parent would be proud to have John Paul as a son, and any coach would be delighted to have him on his team. Today, now this book was written a while back, right? Today, John Paul is an outgoing, enthusiastic, highly motivated youngster who has an incredible attitude. When someone tells him he can't do what he can't do, he starts to figure out a way to do it. He plays soccer, writes with his feet, drives a lawnmower with his legs, swims, skates, he skis, and plays football. Stuff that a lot of people with arms don't do, right? And Coach Bob Thompson of the Lubbock Bobcats says that John Paul is a capable player, and his teammates say he really hits like heck. His teammates have respect for him, and the coach says he is a super athlete. In his mind, he doesn't have a disability. The only position he won't play is quarterback, but if there's a way, he'll find it. Guys, there are a few hurdles in his mind he cannot overcome, right? There's a little quote in here that says, our future would be assured if we did as much today as we expect to do tomorrow. Guys, check this out, right? We're going to finish this up. If there's frustration, it's short-lived. It's very seldom, and he very seldom will give up. I have an idea this young man is going to do well in his life, and he already serves as a marvelous role model. I encourage you to learn from this enthusiastic youngster, guys. Right here, something to smile about. Episode number 28, guys. I mean, can you imagine losing both of your arms at the age of 3? I mean, many would say that life as we knew it was over, right? We're done. Throw the towel in. But not this guy, right? Not that guy. I mean, he was not about surviving. This guy was all about thriving. And right, kind of our mantra this whole year has been come alive to thrive in 25, guys. And so, I mean, go back and read the story or listen to the recording. Swimming, football, soccer, mowing the lawn with no arms. His story isn't about what was lost. It's about using what was left. And today, guys, right, all you cool kids here in the Fun Life community, we're talking about the power of responding, not reacting, and how you can turn any challenge into an opportunity, right, with the right mindset. So we're going to go deep into the middle of the playground and talk about that, because Mr. Ziglar said it perfectly, right? To react is negative. to respond is positive, right? There's a little stimulus there in between what happens to you and how you respond. That moment in time where you pause to come up with what your response is going to be. Here's the mindset. Are you ready? The power of response over reaction. Now, I get it. It might be a little too early for you, but come back and watch the recording. Most of you guys watch this on the recording anyway later. So I appreciate you guys that are up early this morning watching this live. Thank you so much. Appreciate the shares, appreciate the likes. But let's talk about this, right? Because the story teaches us that life will throw challenges our way. Yes or yes? Yeah, absolutely. But it's our response that defines us. Mr. Ziglar said it perfectly. It's not what happens to you that matters. It's how you respond that counts, guys. And so when we react, we let our emotions dictate our path. But when we respond, we take control, guys. And so what happens a lot of times, right? Proverbs 16:32 says it this way: better a patient person than a warrior, one with self-control than one who takes a city. Guys, responding takes strength. It takes patience, intentionality. That's a choice, guys. So let's choose to respond with faith, positivity, and determination, right? That's the whole book. Choose to win, baby. And so the motivation behind this, it's a real life inspiration, right? John Paul didn't let his circumstances stop him. He found a way. He found a way to write. He found a way to play. He found a way to compete. Helen Keller once said that although the world is full of suffering, it's also full of overcoming it. Imagine the times he wanted to give up. I mean, no arms. The dude was 3 years old. No arms. I mean, can you imagine the mindset that you have to overcome something like that? I mean, now imagine you overcoming that fear. We talked about that yesterday, right? On Faith Your Fears Friday. If you didn't get to watch this, hey, go back in my timeline and watch some of these. I've done a few videos. But guys, you overcoming that fear, that setback, that obstacle, that objection, whatever that is, you just got to go back to Philippians 4:13 and remind yourself, we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. He continually strengthens us, guys. And I love what my buddy Fred Smith says, that he doesn't give us the strength to overcome. He gives us the strength while we overcome. And so whatever challenge you're facing today, guys, remember your response really does shape your future. Now, the methodology, right? This is the how you do it. It's a very practical step to respond and not react, right? And again, it's just a little bit of a pause. Pause before you act. Easier said than done. I get it, right? It's a little early. I get it. I understand. I know. I don't even drink coffee, but it's all good, right? Take a deep breath, right? So some of that, what laughter yoga teaches us, take a deep breath, exhale all those 3 liters of stale air in your lung, exhale it out, right? Inhale deep, exhale through a pinhole in your mouth, right? And just take that time to pray. Meditate, collect your thoughts before you respond. Number 2, I want you to shift your perspective, guys. Focus on what you can do, not what you can't do, right? And so then I want you to take one positive action, even if it's a small step forward, guys. It's progress. A lot of people overlook the power of progress, small daily actions repeated daily, guys. It's a huge thing. Just keep moving. Again, you guys know my favorite book in the world is the story of the tortoise and the hare. Not because of its speed, right? But because of its dedication and discipline to keep putting one foot in front of the other. And because we always talk about how direction is so much more important than speed, guys. And so again, here's a fun fact, right? I love fun facts. And in the story, there was a little cutout that talked about Charlie Brown and Peanuts, and it talked about how Charlie Brown lost pretty much every game he played to Lucy, but he never lost his positive attitude, right? He always, in front of Lucy, he'd say, "Luck, luck, luck." But when he went around the corner, he's like, "Man, that girl really knows how to play marbles," right? But it's sometimes it's not about winning, guys. It's just about showing up with heart, showing up with the good attitude. You know, yesterday at our Toastmasters, every Friday Friday 11:30 to 12:30. Little shameless plug for Roast Toasters here in my community. We meet every Friday at 11:30 to 12:30. It's an open invitation, right? Come visit, come hang out with us. That's probably one thing that Mr. Ziglar did. He was a huge advocate, a big proponent, big promoter of Toastmasters, because we were able to in a controlled environment, supportive and encouraging environment, allow you guys to work on your communication skills and your leadership skills to make you a better person. And Mr. Ziglar always says that if you want to build a business, you don't set out to build a business, you build a person. The person will build the business, guys. And so a lot of times what happens is you just have to put yourself in the right rooms. That's all I'm saying. But one of our members made a speech on the seed and how the fruit and all that stuff. And I kid you not, it was a perfect speech. I think I'm gonna, if I can get okay with them, I think I'm gonna start putting these on social media live, because you guys got to watch these people come in, and that's going to help them overcome another fear that they have of not just speaking in our small group, but put it out there where hundreds of people can see this and see. I used to be a little embarrassed to come on here and make a mistake and feel judged. And what will people say? What will people think? I don't care anymore. I don't care. I don't care. You know, I've got too much. I've seen too much. I've got enough DMs. I've got enough validation. I've got enough people saying, hey, what you're doing has helped me. So if this isn't for you, baby, keep scrolling. Move it along. Go find another playground. You can't hang out here with the Cool Kids Club in the Fun Life community, right? That's what this whole thing is powered by. The octopus, people have asked me about the octopus. It's because in the Cool Kids Club, we talk about the 8 key areas that you want to improve on, the 8 key habits that you need to incorporate to be able to do that, and then the 8 key primary motivating factors of why you do anything. And so we actually put all that together. And the octopus, I love it because of its adversity, right? The numbers, the adversity, or it's one of the smartest animals in the ocean. Is it an animal, mammal? What is it? An octopi? Whatever. Anyway, but it's a really cool thing. And because the fun is actually acrostic for finding your niche, life, living in freedom every day. Every day, boys, we're living in freedom every day. And so what would it be like if you're operating in the 8 key areas at the highest level, incorporating the 8 key habits unconsciously, right? You're going at it, boom, you got it dialed down. And then you know why you do what you do, right? You know what you're great at, you know what you love doing, and you know what the people will pay for. And all of a sudden, right in that Venn diagram of those 3 things, that's the fun zone. And I tell you guys, I'm trying not to charge. I'm trying not to recruit, but I'm telling you guys, love what you do so much that you would be willing to do it for free. And do it so well that the people will pay you for it, boys and girls. And I've got the story of all stories to give you that confirmation, because I just locked down a contract to go be an MC in Chicago at an incredible event, Jacob Salem event in Chicago. It's nearly a sold out room, a couple more seats. So if anybody wants to come hang out with me in Chicago, I'm going to be emceeing that event. We've got events going on here in town. But again, all that goes back to get in a room like a Toastmasters room, get in a community that's conducive, that's supportive, that's helping you to get outside of your comfort zone. And if you've never been to a Toastmasters club, again, shameless plug, go to toastmasters.org, hit find a club, put in your zip code. It'll give you all the clubs close by that you're going to be able to go in there and visit. Just try it out. See if it's a good fit for you. There's also a virtual club. If you guys want to come hang out with us, there's a club on Monday nights that I'm trying to free up my schedule to see if I can get back into that club. And they do a hybrid. You can do virtual and in person. So it's a little bit of a hybrid club. That's an awesome club to be a part of. Incredible people leading that group. But okay, so I went a little bit over. Apologies, not really. But you know what, cool kids? Here's the thing. Here's the call to action, so to speak. Let's commit. Let's just commit to responding and not reacting. And I want you to share a challenge, right? Because I want to be able to get everybody involved. I want you to share a challenge you're facing this week and how you plan to respond. I want to help you with it. If you have any questions, you can call me. If there's something that you're struggling with, give me a call, 903-570-0052. Now, again, the calls that we used to charge for, there were $150 for the incoming strategy session, but we've been able to break those down because that was a full hour and 15 minutes. Now we've been able to do it for about 15, 20 minutes, guys. So I want to spend 15, 20 minutes helping you overcome whatever it is that you're challenging, guys. I've done this enough for other people. I'm doing it right now in my life because my coaches are helping me overcome certain things. And I'm just passing this on to you guys. And then we can find out, oh man, I told you I wasn't going to charge for this. So I'm not going to charge for the call, but hit me up. Let's talk. Let's have a good moment of fellowship. But remember, guys, hey, drop it down in the comment section and let's set up that one-on-one call with you guys. Again, it's complimentary, not charging anything. And let's just kind of tackle life together, guys. Let's lift each other, right? We rise by lifting others up. And so until next time, guys, hey, keep smiling, right? Mr. Ziglar said that a smile is the one thing you can give away and still retain 100% of its effort, of its benefits. Tom Ziglar told us the other thing, it's a crooked thing that sets everything straight. So smile today, guys, right? My wife says it takes less muscles to smile than it does to frown. Quit walking around with a strong face, guys. 6 muscles. Right, the trick is to get the corners of your mouth to touch your earlobes, baby. So give it a shot. It's not gonna hurt anything. Hey, so keep smiling, keep believing, guys. Until next time, hey, keep responding with faith, with the good attitude. And remember, if you want to make an impact, you're gonna have to be committed to the collision. I'm telling you guys, there's gonna be something big coming down here. You got to be ready for it. I'd rather you be prepared for an opportunity and not have one than to have an opportunity and not be prepared. Hey guys, let's do this, baby. It's something to smile about Saturday. Hey, come hang out with us next Monday as we start a whole new section. We talked about it, building the best you, building the best real estate, building the best realtor, not realtor. All right, we'll get it down. Hey, boys and girls, we will see you guys here on TGI Double M, baby. Motivational Monday. Adios, amigos.